Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe, become one of my sugar babies. Today guys, I'm coming to you with something that's been on my heart for a couple of days now, or a few days. My heart is honestly racing, just like thinking about it because there's so much that I want to say, and I'm literally just getting home from work, so please bear with me. I just walked in the door a few minutes ago. This is, like I said, this is something that's been on my heart for the last few days. And those of you who have been with me since the very beginning or have seen some of my first videos, I talked about how YouTube is a new journey, a new beginning for me. Just the start to a new chapter in my life. Okay, and I'm trying to keep it together. So, it took me, YouTube has been something that I've wanted to do for over a year. I've had the dream to do it. I've been wanting to do it for so long, and it just took me a long time to work up the courage because being overweight is something that I struggle with, obviously. And I was scared of the comments. I was scared of what people would say about me coming on to YouTube. So that kept me from living my dream for a really long time. So in continuing to live my dream, opening myself up, blossoming out, and making a change in my own life, this is what this video is about. As you'll see by the title, today my video is about female empowerment, knowing your worth, and coming into your own. Okay? And whenever I come to you guys with advice or a motivational type speech, I always want you to know that I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself as well. I'm taking mental notes and trying to take my own advice. So, I previously posted a video about self-love, and also I posted a video about plus size dating and what that looks like. If you haven't seen those videos, please go check them out. Being honest, exposing myself right now, oftentimes in relationships or situationships, I've let men get away with bloody murder when it comes to how I was treated. I forked out a lot of money to guys, not like prostitution or anything like that. Just like, oh, I'll buy you something to eat, or, you know, here's $5 to get you, I don't know, whatever you want, take the bus or something, or picking people up, you know, giving them rides around town, stuff like that, or buying weed or whatever the case may be. And I guess I was overcompensating because I felt like I'm a good person, you know. I'm a really good person, and I'm very nice, and I'm very sweet, and I give my all to people because that's just my heart to do so. And I thought, if I buy them things, or if I treat them extra well, then maybe they'll overlook that I'm overweight, and maybe they'll date me instead of just like have me as their dirty shame. It's not the case, because it didn't happen. And I compromised myself. I didn't I didn't know my worth. I didn't know that I'm I'm special, that I'm worth the effort, that I am worthy to be loved. I didn't know. I told myself from the time I was like maybe 13 or 14, because I always had self-esteem issues, and I said to myself, like, you know what? I might not be the prettiest girl, but I'm going to be the best girl. And so I just went off what I thought men would like, you know, being more girly or whatever. And I mean, no tea, no shade, no hate. I didn't have a dad to tell me like how a man should treat me, or I didn't see a whole bunch of really functional relationships. So I'm out here in this dating game, really winging it, really going off the cuff, trying to figure out how to be, what to do, what to wear on my own. And somewhere along the way, I lost myself. I think I was always lost, maybe. Gosh, I'm sorry that I'm crying so much. So, with that, I'm saying this is not a resolution, but a declaration for myself and for any of you guys who have felt the way that I feel, have been where I am or where I was. The declaration is no longer will bare minimum standards be accepted. It won't. Too long, I've allowed men to approach me with nothing to offer me but an eggplant. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it semi PG-13, whatever. You know what I'm saying? No longer will it be accepted. Too long, I just let it be. And this is not, men, you shouldn't look at this as women being a gold digger, but having standards. I'm raising the bar. I'm implementing a new policy, as you may say. The policy is changing. Being a kind-hearted person, I was always, and well, I guess for starters, I feel that I'm on this earth to be a healer. So naturally, I'm drawn to people that are severely broken, and I feel like I just want to help, and I just want to fix, and I just want to make their life better in some way. Which, it's okay to be a healer, but when healing turns into being Captain Save-A-Ho, or it just isn't healthy. So, men, take it how you will, feel about it how you may. 2019 and here on out, you got to bring more to the table than just some dangling, for real, for real. That's just how it is. And it's not being a gold digger, I promise you. Because I guarantee you, I don't need you. I really don't. I pay my own bills. I have a full-time job. I have everything that I need, I provide for myself. So I don't need a man to do anything. I like a man around to maybe reach something if I don't feel like standing on the counter or pulling a chair out, or, to fulfill some other needs. But financially, I don't need one. This is just saying no longer can you be a bum and talk to me. I put it up with it for way too long. Dudes got away with it for way too long. Bum season is over. I'm in the stage of life where, I'm 25. I'm dating people for the hell of it is done and over with. That is long gone. It's been a while since I just dated somebody for the hell of it, like early high school or whatever. But moving into this next stage where I'm looking for a forever, husband, I can't be having the low standards that I had before. You got to come to something with the table, goals, aspirations. If you haven't fully established your career, you're working towards it. You're not complacent. You are in a position to care for yourself, me, and our family should we produce one. So what I'm saying to you women, you need to know that you're worth it. And just because you are maybe not the prettiest that you thought or that you think you should be, or you don't look like these Instagram models, I'm telling you, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Stand up now and know that you are worth it. You can make it. And you don't have to tolerate anything less than what you deserve, because just like you've built yourself up to be something that is worthy, the same standard should be held for the men. And that's what it is. Straight up. Men, step your game up. I don't know what happened in this upcoming generation that these older parents, or they're not the older parents, but these 2000 babies, or even some of the 90s babies, are just they're fuckboys. For lack of a better term, they're fuckboys. And when I say that, it's like y'all want a good girl that you can bring home to your mom and all this kind of stuff, and you want her to have all this and that, and then, or you're just hitting it and quitting it because you're saying that females ain't shit. But the thing about it is, you guys don't even approach us like women. You approach us like animals. Like calling us like dogs, like come here, come here, come here. Like, step your game up. If you approach me, you better have goals, aspirations, a job, a car, be working towards having a better life, be looking to have a woman that you love and that you don't intend on looking at anybody else. Because that's another thing. If you are a man whore and you just want to be out here in these streets humping and bumping and fighting and plotting, do you. By all means, you're young, do what you do. But don't come and play with my mind or anybody else's mind acting like you want to be with them when in actuality, you don't really want to be in a relationship. Stay in your lane. Like I said in my previous video, I think it was the plus size BBW dating video. If you want to be single and mess with multiple people or whatever, just on some casual stuff, do that. There are women out there that are down for that, who don't have time to entertain a man's ego or whatever, and are just looking to get their needs met and get on their way. That is a real thing. So, all I'm saying now is, women, we need to stand up and say, no longer are you going to treat me less than what I deserve. If you want to approach me, you need to have all your ducks in a row, or have them in the same vicinity, and then ask me my name. Introduce yourself. Tell me something nice about you. Ask me on a date. What happened to dating? It's the craziest thing. It's like dudes don't even know what a date is anymore. Call me old school, call me whatever. Like, you gotta come correct. I've been letting dudes slide for way too long. And I know there's other females out there that can feel me. We've been letting these dudes slide for way too long. These men are uneducated, unemployed, and underqualified. Just straight up. You're underqualified. So when you approach me in my DMs or whatever, try to slide your number and then want to wonder why I never called you, same reason why that job didn't call you back. You do not meet the criteria. Straight up. You need to get your qualifications in order. You need to go back to dating school. Learn what it is to approach a woman properly. And not like a thought or a dog. Because it's no longer going to be tolerated. And women, with this, we need to support our sisters. Even if they don't share the same blood as you, support your fellow woman. Uplift your sisters. Don't watch them struggle. If you see them hurting, if you see them putting up with the nonsense, say, hey, you're better than that. You deserve better than that. You're worthy to be loved and to be treated well. And again, this is not just a money thing. This is a chivalry thing. You need to come correct. Act like you got some home training. Act like you got some common sense when you're approaching us women. It's no longer going to be tolerated. Help your sisters. We are so powerful as a group. Women are so powerful. What other creature do you know can bleed for a week straight and live to tell the tale? What other creature? I mean, there's other creatures, but like, think about it. We can carry a child. We can grow a human being inside of us, birth them out of our own bodies, and then our body produces the food to give them right away. That's insane. We are a vessel. Not only a vessel for children, but we need to be a vessel for inspiration. We need to be a vessel for standing up for our sisters. To say, whatever your struggle is, if you've been raped, stand up for your sisters. Be the one to speak up and say, no longer will I be quiet because of what somebody did to me. If you've been molested, the same thing. No longer will I be quiet and let this happen to anybody else. I will stand for myself and I will stand for my sisters and let these men know I'm not weak. I'm not something to be messed with. I'm really a force to be reckoned with. And I dare you to try me. Because we are so so strong. And if we stand together and really encourage each other and lift each other up and raise our standards and let these men know that they can't manipulate us, they can't treat us any kind of way, that it's no longer going to be tolerated, and they got to step their game up, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because too often, these dudes are coming at us I can't even talk. Spitting the weakest game ever. Ever. The weakest game. And we be falling for it. Give them the kitty cat and everything. You can't let a dude buy you a couple drinks and then be like, well, I'm just going to go home with him. Set the bar higher. You know why these men treat us like that? Because we allow it. We allow it. We be falling for it. We be going for it. The weakest game. If we set the standards higher, because make no mistake, kitty cat rule the world. And men will do anything to get it. For real, for real. So, if as a unit, we stand together and say we're not going for the mediocrity that we went for, before, they will be forced to step their game up. Opening doors, pulling out chairs, being a gentleman, coming correct. I'm not a real life sex toy. You can't play with me and toss me to the side. I'm not going for it. So that's what I'm saying, ladies. Let's stand together, raise the standards, and force these men to come correct. Come correct. Act like you got some sense. Because the price has gone up. Not literally, not a monetary price, but it just, to mess with me, you're going to have to do a lot more. Because I deserve it. And you guys deserve it. To be treated like you're worth something. And so, that's just something that has been on my heart for a couple days. And I just want to get that out, speak that to you guys, to hopefully encourage somebody, even if only one other person watches this. I hope that I inspired you to really stand up for yourself and declare that you will not accept anything less than what you deserve. And so, yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to be posting some other videos, so please stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, become one of my sugar babies. And let me know in the comments if you like this video. Let me know what else you'd like to see. Stay tuned for more music from my Around the World music tour series that I'm doing right now on my channel. And yeah, until next time, guys. Peace.
I like being independent, not so much of an investment. No one to tell me what to do.